There are two routes that you can take when it comes to your Etsy ads budget. One can reap you massive reward, a lot of sales very quickly, but also fall flat on its face. The other can be low risk, but also low reward, all the while building up slowly into something extremely profitable. What's up, everybody? Dave here. Welcome back to the channel. So in this video, I want to talk about two very important routes or strategies that you could take with your Etsy ads budget that if you do choose it, you have to look out for and commit to. Otherwise, you won't be successful. If you do make it work in either of these strategies, you can be wildly successful, but only if you look out for what is going to happen. And throughout all the stores I've been in, throughout all the stores I've ran, these are the two routes that you can take. So I'm going to show you what you can look out for and what to do when you see those things. Before we get started, definitely grab the free Etsy ads cheat sheet in the description below, as well as book a free call with me in the description. I'll show you how I can grow your store. I'll tell you what I can see. I've helped multiple hundreds, if not thousands, stores reach 6 and 7 figures on Etsy. And if you want to be that next person, definitely book a call in the description below, completely free, 10 minutes, and we'll talk about how we can work together. So let's jump into it. High versus low budget Etsy ads strategy. Which one do you want to choose? Definitely you want to not mess this up. So watch the entire video and it's going to definitely help you. There are two approaches when it comes to your budget. High budget means that you are going for growth much quicker. And if you see that growth much quicker, you are susceptible to, losing some money, but the reward of it is, getting a lot more money a lot more quicker. So with a high budget, you want to add a lot of listings while you have that budget high. You want to give fuel to the fire. Without it, it might fall flat on its face because what you'll see is you increase the budget, you max it out, but the algorithm will get stubborn and it will just not spend anything. That is a possibility when you max your budget, which is why the opposite is an option as well. But ad listings, if you choose a max budget or a high budget, that will take up and spend so that way you can get traction. But you want to also watch for listings that are going to waste your money. With a low budget strategy, the benefits are, slowly building and adding budget when you can. So it's going to be more consistent, more solid, but at the trade-off of slower growth and not as much profit up front. So there's pitfalls to each one of these strategies. With the high Etsy ad budget, the algorithm can get stubborn. If there's not enough listings in your campaign that grab the attention of people and therefore ad spend, then it's going to fall flat on its face. Sometimes it does that anyways. So the algorithm gets stubborn and doesn't spend anything, or you waste a lot of money. If you're not diligent, you're not paying attention to it, you will waste a lot of money if you just max your budget and you don't watch it. So that's why I wanted to outline both of these strategies, high budget, low budget, and what to look out for in this video and in the coming videos. I'm going to have 2 videos coming right after this one that outline high and low budget. But that's why I wanted to make these videos, because a lot of people don't know which route they're taking, bounce between a lot of different things, and they don't know what they're looking out for. That's the main thing. What you're looking out for and what you do when you see it, that's huge. And, I've been in hundreds, if not thousands of Etsy stores. So I know how the algorithm behaves in different situations. So pitfalls with a low budget strategy is the budget is low, so it doesn't make you much money. Even if it is profitable, it doesn't make you a lot of money in the grand scheme of things. Your ROAS might be higher, but it doesn't make you a lot of money. And a lot of people that I talk to, they'll tell me this needs to be my retirement, or I need to quit my job, or something along those lines. And there's like an urgency to it. So if there's an urgency to it, a low budget strategy might not be your best choice if you have the money to invest in your ads. So there are positives to each. These are the positives to a high budget and a low budget Etsy ad strategy. The high is when it works, you make more money much quicker. You make a lot more money much quicker. Obviously, like I talked about, the pitfalls, you can lose some money quickly, and sometimes things will fall on the flat on its face. However, if it works, you make a lot more money a lot quicker. That's when you see those testimonies. I made this much money in this amount of time. That's when you see stores blow up like that, when ads can click and everything just falls into place. With a low budget Etsy ad strategy, the positives to that is you have low risk and it's very buildable and it's very consistent. It's less sporadic. So that is why people choose low budget, even if they're not actively choosing it. If you just choose low budget because that's what you want, that's what you're getting involved with is lower risk, obviously. But it requires patience. It requires patience because by the time that you're going to increase your budget to make more money, that's going to be a month or two down the line, rather than if you boost your budget all the way and it does work out that way, you make more money quicker. So those are the high and low budget Etsy ads strategies. And in the next video, I'm going to cover high and low. I'm going to cover what to do, why to do it, what to look out for. So I'll see you in the next video.